Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Roydell Clarke. Another concept video. What is Soloist Media? Soloist Media is the company I look to create. The goal of that company, Soloist Media, is to have the hard set, tool set, mindset, infrastructure, uh, the ability to break down barriers for the individuals, for the demographic I'm looking to help. And who is that demographic? That demographic are soloists. Now, I'd have to go very deep into the philosophy and the things that come into that. I think I'll have other videos for it. But as far as Soloist Media, it's essentially a digital AI media company that is in the making. But right now, I am focusing on developing my personal business. And the reason why is something to do with the book Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Simon Sinek said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So if I want to have a business and reach the people that I want it to reach, do I want to target that first, or do I want to make it clear what it is, what my why is? Because if I make it clear my why for the Soloist Media company, people will buy in because they understand the why. So it's kind of, you know, some might look at it and think it's counterintuitive to focus on myself and express my personal mission and vision and those things, and then create the Soloist Media. But that very much ties into the business as well, and everything I'm doing very much ties into that. So Soloist Media is essentially a media company. It's an AI media company. That's what it will evolve to be, and it will have resources available from books, PDFs, online tools, downloadable tools, community discussion. It could really take off in many different ways, but it's there to alleviate the barriers and to equip individuals with everything that they would need to feel confident to reintroduce themselves to the world. Their most professional reintroduction and the most passionate reintroduction. And the term soloist, there's a lot of ways to interpret it, but as people understand soloist, even if you think about it from a musician standpoint, a soloist, if you're a soloist, you're a musician, a solo musician, but somebody who is performing at operas and I'm just kind of going with what I believe the image of most people think, someone who's performing at the opera, right, with a major cello and is doing this one-off solo. And if you look at it, and even from that perspective, that's someone who's taking their passion, expressing it to the highest level, and taking what they do professionally, expressing at the highest level, and both of those are united, right? And so they're showcasing themselves passionately, professionally, at the highest level that they can do it. And there's a way to do it, and that's what I'm looking to help people do. But in order for me to do that, they need to know that I am qualified to do that. And they would want to see that I am excelling professionally and passionately. So that's why I'm starting with my why and making that known and showing my process, because ultimately all of this will feed well into what the Soloist Media company intends to do. So I will again do this video at a later point in time when I have more of my infrastructure laid out. That way I can show more of it, the website included. But for now, I think that's a fair overview of what the Soloist Media is. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. My name is Roydell Clarke, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.